We are starting to roll out our spinal column, go up and down from the L all the way up to the C. And from here, we start to roll over to each side. We're just rolling out more of the bottom part of our rhomboids into that scapula area where some tension can be. Keep your core tight as you're doing these ones. Then we proceed to thoracic extensions. So over the foam roller, we just allow ourselves to fully open up. Now this one can be quite intense, especially in some populations that might have some back pain. So please be mindful as you're working through this. Only go back as so far as it feels comfortable. From there, we're moving into our lats. We're going to go about 4 finger lengths down from the pit of our arm, also known as your armpit. From there, you're going to just start to roll up and down, little tiny motions here. Remember, as we foam roll, we're working on very small movements up and down and or side to side. And now we move to roll front and back, just hitting the muscle striations a little different, just like kneading dough. If you knead it so long for one way, it is going to get better. But then when you start kneading it the other direction, it starts to loosen up even more. So partake in these, very beneficial. Then we go into our triceps. As you see, I lay on my side. I bring my hand to the back part of my neck, keeping my elbow up, elongating the tricep. And then from there, it's just rolling it out. Going at the top head, down to the bottom head of your tricep. Really whatever feels good here. Moving on to our shoulder. Now this one can get a little funky because your position is just really going to have to kind of take some time. As you can see, I'm really finding my way into my position here, bending my arm, leaning more into it, leaning side to side. At one point, I lift my leg up and try to roll even more, try to just apply greater pressure. So find what works here. You can also do this on the wall. Then we go into our bicep. Not much work to really be done here. The biceps shouldn't be necessarily overly tight, one would imagine, unless you're just cranking bicep curls out all the time. So spend a little bit of time here. Nothing crazy. If you find a pain point, again, stay on that, massage it out. And then we move into one of my favorites. This is really great for the upper neck area where for some we can carry a lot of tension. And so you literally place the foam roller right at the kind of curvature of the back of your head and right at the top part of your cervical spine. And just very subtly look over to the left, look over to the right. Just massage it out. Take your time here. Go slow, be steady. Heading into some chest opening here. So I'll sit at the base of my foam roller. Now, this is really only feasible if you have a foam roller that I think is 36 inches long, so a pretty big foam roller. If you don't, it's okay. You can still do this. Just place it more towards the upper thoracic region of your spine, so more up towards your head. You will have to keep your hips elevated, sort of in a hip bridge hold. So here I'm just let my arms hang, and then I start doing some sort of snow angel type motions here. So I'm bringing my arms up overhead, opening up, externally rotating my shoulders as I get to the top, and then pausing for a brief moment, let myself settle in, and then bring my arms all the way back down, nice and slow. Now this next one is really interesting because you sort of have to have your head go off to the side. So as you see, I'm laying here, and then at one point, my head is over on the left side of my foam roller, and my right shoulder is over on the right side of the foam roller. So there's this little separation there. And I'm doing a trap supine smash. So here we're working into foam rolling the trap. You can see it from a better angle here. So my head's over on the right side of the foam roller, hanging out, and my left shoulder, again, is over on the left side of the foam roller. Clench my fist. I'm bringing my hand up and down just like a lever or a light switch going on and off.